Hi. Today we are going to see the equations of motion. So how to derive the equations of motion? So it is only recalling because you have studied already in the 9th and 10th standard, I think. So in order to enter into the topic kinematics, it will be the basic topic to understand better. So now the first equation V is equal to U plus AT. So how to derive this equation? V is equal to U plus AT. So let you assume your body which moves with the initial velocity U, After a particular time t, let me assume, suppose this is the car or any body which moves with the initial velocity u. After a particular time t, the velocity changes to v and it reaches the point B. So it starts from A and reaches the point B. So during the motion, let me assume the uniform acceleration is A and distance traveled by the body is S. So now, initial velocity u, final velocity v, t is the time. In time t, the velocity changes from u to v. So during the motion, the uniform acceleration is A. So the distance traveled by the body is S. The definition for acceleration, rate of change of velocity is called acceleration. In other words, we can also say the acceleration A is given by change in velocity by time. Change in velocity by time. What is change in velocity? Initial velocity is u, final velocity is v. So final velocity minus initial velocity, that means v minus u by t. So a is equal to v minus u by t. Here denominator nothing is there, so I am putting 1. So if you are doing cross multiplication, we will get at is equal to v minus u, or otherwise we can also write v minus u is equal to at. V is equal to, minus u comes this side, we can write plus u plus at. So v is equal to u plus at. So we have derived the first equation, v is equal to u plus at. Now the second equation is s is equal to ut plus of at square. This is the second equation. The second equation we can easily derive by the method of simple division. You know what is the formula for velocity? The formula for velocity is distance traveled by time, otherwise displacement by time. Okay, velocity equal to distance traveled by time. So distance traveled is equal to velocity into time. So the formula is same. So what I am writing here, distance traveled is equal to velocity into time. Here there are two velocities, initial velocity and final velocity. So I cannot write 1. So you take the average of velocities. So what I am writing, average velocity into time. Average velocity into time. Distance traveled is equal to average velocity in time. Distance traveled is mentioned by the symbol s. So s is equal to, what do you mean by average? If you are having two quantities, you will add the quantities, then you will divide by 2 because the quantities are 2. If you are having 3 quantities, you will add the quantities, you will divide by 3. Here we are having 2 velocities, so we are taking average u plus v by 2 into t. This is called average velocity by 2 into time. So you know the first equation, just now we have derived, we know the first equation, v is equal to u plus at. That means here the value of v is given by u plus at. So the value of v can be substituted here. S is equal to, u is already there, plus, instead of v I am substituting u plus at. So u plus at by 2 into t. So here s is equal to u plus u, it is right, it can be written as 2u plus at by 2 into t. So again here s is equal to 2u by 2, you separate it, plus at by 2 into t. S is equal to 2 by 2, it is cancelled. If t is taken inside, u into t ut plus at into t at square by 2. By 2 can be written as half. So S is equal to ut plus of at square. The second equation also we have derived by simple mathematics. Then we will go to third equation. Now the third equation is v square is equal to u square plus 2as. This is the third equation. So we can derive the third equation with the help of first and second equation. How we can derive? You know the first equation, v is equal to u plus at. This is the first equation. Squaring on both sides of the first equation, squaring on both sides of the first equation, what we will get? Left side v square, right side u plus at, the whole square. You are squaring on both sides. This u plus at whole square is in the form of a plus b whole square. So you know the formula, a plus b whole square. What is the formula? A square plus 2ab plus b square. So in the same way you expand this also. V square is equal to u square plus 2u into at plus at whole square is can be written as a square t square. So we expanded. The next step, v square is equal to u square as it is, you write it, plus here from these two terms, common term I am taking 2a is the common term I am taking outside. So here 2a into the remaining things are u into t ut plus, now I have to get a square t square. If I multiply with some term, it should come a square t square. So I am multiplying by a t square by 2. So if you multiply a into a square t square, 2 will be cancelled, so you will get a square t square. So shortly I have expanded as like, already you know the second equation, S is equal to ut plus of at square. So ut plus of at square is nothing but S. So here v square is equal to u square plus 2a, all these items we know the value S. So simply we got v square is equal to u square plus 2as. This is the third equation. Now we will move to fourth one. So this is the fourth one we are going to derive. This equation can be derived with the help of second equation. What is the second equation? Second equation is S equal to ut plus of at square. This is the second equation. So what is the meaning of this equation? S is distance travelled. You know u is initial velocity, a is acceleration, okay. T is time, distance travelled in how much time? 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 15 seconds, like that. So distance travelled in t seconds, if you want to find out distance travelled in particular second, you will use this formula. It is distance travelled in nth second. We have to derive the formula for nth second. What is the meaning of nth second? Nth second. If suppose your body is travelling for 20 seconds, it will be the separate value. So what is the value of the distance travelled in the 20th second? It is different value. So what is the meaning? What is the difference between these two? So how to get this nth second formula? That means that 20th second how much distance travels, that 15th second how much distance travels, so that particular second how much distance it travels. So to find out what I am doing, I am converting this formula likewise. See, I am reframing this formula. S1 is equal to un plus of an square. Why am I writing like this? This is the formula for t seconds. I am converting this formula for n seconds. So S1 is the distance travelled in n seconds, un plus of an square. This is equation number 1. So the converting same formula like this, u into n minus 1 plus of n minus 1 whole square. This is equation 2. So this is the formula. S2 is the distance travelled in n minus 1 seconds. Distance travelled in n minus 1 seconds. So why we are framing these two formula? because I have to get Sn. Sn can be derived by using the formula S1 minus S2. What is S1 minus S2? S1 is the distance traveled in n seconds. S2 is the distance traveled in n minus 1 seconds. What is n seconds? Suppose n is equal to 20 seconds, let it be. Suppose n minus 1 seconds, 19 seconds. So you are finding the distance traveled for 20 seconds. Then you are finding the value for 19 seconds. So distance traveled in 20 seconds minus distance traveled in 19 seconds, you will get distance traveled in 20th second. That means nth second you will get. So in order to get this distance traveled in nth second, so I am using this formula. Sn is equal to un plus half an square. This is S1 minus S2 is equal to u n minus 1 plus half n minus 1 whole square. So here un plus half an square minus u into un minus u plus half n minus 1 whole square can be expanded using the formula a minus b whole square, a square minus 2ab plus b square. A square means n square minus 2 into n, 1 into n. It is called 2n plus b square. It means 1 square is nothing but 1. So here un plus half an square. Now minus un. If you are taking minus inside, it becomes minus un. Minus minus plus, so plus u. So minus into plus. Minus half an square. Minus into minus plus an. Minus into plus minus half a. So these steps we are getting. The next step, you are cancelling un plus un minus un plus half an square minus half an square. The remaining things u, then the remaining things plus an, and another term is minus half a. So the last step, Sn is equal to u plus, from these two terms a is common. So an minus half, an minus half. So we are getting the fourth one also, Sn equal to u plus an minus half. This is the method of getting the fourth equation. Okay, thank you very much.